La luce che tu dai. I pray you will find your light. Nel cuore resterà.
Hey, Spencer Welch here of singingignition.com, the vocal program that's not just for you, it's about you. Now today I'm going to be doing a reaction to Marcelito Pomoy and his version of The Prayer, the song that was made popular many years ago by Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. Now from what I understand, Marcelito, or Lito as he's sometimes known, is quite the singer. He was the grand finalist, the winner of Pepina's Got Talent, the America's Got Talent franchise in the Philippines. And you know, those Filipinos, they can sing. So I'm super excited to get into this. So if you're ready, I'm ready, let's jump in.
Wish 1075.
I pray you'll be alright.
Whoa.
And watch us where we go.
Was not expecting that.
And help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
What? Okay. Wow. He's got the Celine Dion soprano light quality. He's got it down, but he's up in his second passage, second bridge, up in his head voice, but then he's able to give it a little bit of that clarity, a little bit of that ring that gives it that more soprano pop quality rather than, I mean, he's obviously a tenor of some kind, probably quite a high tenor, but you know, we're gonna find out a little bit more about this guy's voice. I think he's got a lot more to show us. So far, this is fascinating. Let's keep going.
La luce che tu dai. I pray you will find your light. Nel cuore resterà. In hold within our heart. A ricordarci che stars go out.
He's duetting with himself.
Eterna stella sei. Nella mia preghiera. Let this be our prayer. Quanta fede c'è. When shadows fill our day. Lead us to a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved.
I knew, Marcelito. I knew you had more hiding there. And look at this. He pulls out his chest voice then, and he starts going back and forth between his chest voice and this high head voice that's got, yes, a bit of that light mix quality to it in that he's able to, and he's using just a slight bit of that nasality. It's not, pushed into his nose, but just a little bit of that NG, So then when he's in the higher notes, it's not, just falsetto. It's got a little bit of presence to it. And then he's able to get, la lucha. He's able to get into his chest voice. What I love though is that he's not la lucha, he's not pressing into his chest voice really hard. He's still able to keep those tenor qualities happening, but then he's able to jump back and forth between lower chest voice and upper head voice, back and forth, and somehow keep his voice balanced as he goes. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's keep going.
Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, e un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno di la mano a sua vicina, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dà.
I gotta stop him somewhere here. Now, if you were thinking like me, did you think somehow this guy is gonna harmonize with himself now? He's gonna do both Andrea's and Celine's part at the same time, like what they do in their version? Now, of course, he is not a polyphonic singer, so he sang the Andrea part, and he did a gorgeous job. He's going up into his first passage, and then na na, he's getting up into his second passage, but with that really strong chesty kind of quality. He's not in his chest voice, he's in a mix, but he's able to give it that really strong quality. In the old Italian school, which were the voice teachers and the pedagogues who wrote about singing many centuries ago, they talked about voce di testa piena, which is head voice, but full head voice, where it almost starts to sound like chest voice, but it's just way too high to be chest voice. He handles this gorgeously. All right, what are you gonna do now, Marcelito?
We ask that life be kind, hear the city ocean, in waters from above. Would you not trovi amore? We hope it's so we'll find, intorno e dentro sé, another soul to love.
Of course, he's gonna do both. Now, the most amazing thing there is that he's able to take breaths in between and keep going back and forth. It's a little bit manic for me, him trying to do both things at the same time, because of course, this duet was not written for one person, but you know, we're gonna cut him some slack because it's one person doing both parts. And he starts to get a little bit more of that buzz in his head voice, the way that Celine does. He's letting his soft palate down just slightly to give a little bit of that NG quality to things. And Celine, of course, is French, and so those French nasal vowels have a big influence on her singing, and he's using them to great effect.
Need to find a place, guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe. E la fede che hai a te soi noi. Sento che ci salva.
Exclusive on Wish 1075.
I don't know what the end of that was. Was that just him recovering from having gone through that? Amazing. The other thing that's quite impressive is how when he does the Andrea Bocelli stuff, he's able to sing on that lower larynx to give that more tenor classical kind of approach. And then when he sings in his head voice to do the Celine part, he widens his mouth a little bit, he raises the larynx. It's a little bit of that pharyngeal kind of thing in order to be able to hold his voice together on the top and also give us two different colors as he goes back and forth. Now, I gotta say, that is the craziest thing that I've seen in weeks. So my hat's off to you, Marcelito. I don't know if I could handle a whole concert of him doing duets with himself, but that was impressive. Thank you, sir, for showing me what is possible with this voice. Now, if you'd like to strengthen your head voice, your mixed voice, and get those high notes to be more flexible, have more presence to them and more resonance like Marcelito does, consider signing up for Singing Ignition. This program is unlike anything else that's out there because I personalize it around your voice and your needs. So if you're interested in getting serious about your voice, go to singingignition.com. The link is here below and it's also in the cards. Get there, get this. And if you like this video and you'd like to keep supporting what I'm doing, give me a like, put a comment, subscribe, and get notifications so we can keep this relationship going. I'm gonna see you in the next video.